Hello, my friends. I'm so excited that you have made it to Pain Relief in 30. If you are here, that means you've probably been in pain or you know somebody that you love and care about that is in pain, or you are a provider looking to understand different concepts on finding pain relief. We personally have helped over 3,000 people in our area. 100% of them got at least 50% pain reduction, and 80 to 90% of those 3,000 people said they left with zero pain, literally nothing, or they were around a one or a two, which is at least 80 or 90 to 100% pain relief. And I just say that so that you can maybe even have the awareness that you don't believe that pain relief is that possible. And I love skeptics. I say this all the time because every time somebody comes at me with their skepticism, I just show them how good they can feel. And then we can move through that and we can create change in their life. This is absolutely nothing like anything that you've tried before, because every single person that comes to me is like, you're my last option. I've tried everything else. Nothing has worked. And then they still get those results. So I just want to put that to the side and let you know that I've got you. And we put everything that we know in this course. It is everything that has helped my clients create change that has never worked before. We're going to give you exactly what you need to do to understand what's causing your pain. We're going to show you the tools that you need to be using that are really inexpensive, that aren't, we know through science that there's a lot of tools out there that are expensive and that are actually causing damage to your tissues, or they're just laying down layers of collagen, causing tension in your body ultimately, which is what we're trying to get rid of, right? So we're being counterproductive in our efforts. And we know that because we've been doing it for a few years with like sitting on a lacrosse ball, getting in there with really hard objects. And we're actually, our bodies, once again, sending reinforcements into those areas. So because we've been doing that, we've been self-sacrificing ourselves as we lean against our lacrosse ball on the ground. We now know that is no longer awesome. And thank goodness we know that, because we don't need to keep doing it. We have methods that we also now know do all the great benefits. They actually don't even hurt as much. And it's creating so much more change. And those are all the things that are a part of this. And the coolest part is those tools are about $16 and they last forever. So that's the tool that I'm going to tell you about. Everything here is really inexpensive. You can take it anywhere with you if you're a world traveler or if you just don't want to leave your house. All of that is possible. It's also going to give you places where you can have conversations with your providers to help them understand where to work so that you can also find people that can help support you. I am a firm believer that everyone in your world just wants to help you, but they're limited with the things that they know. Humans are not textbooks, and we need to be an advocate for ourselves. So I'm going to give you all of the tools that you are going to need for you to know and nourish yourself and advocate for yourself, because you're not the same person that could, the next person in either part of our life. We have different movement patterns. We have different thoughts. All of these things are actually very physically changing our fascia and changing our pain in our body. And our nervous system hears all of it. So we're going to go through everything. We're even going to go through really inexpensive supplements that don't just make expensive pee. I always joke about that, whereas like there's so many things that we're ingesting all the time that we're spending a bunch of money on that are actually shown, like magnesium. When you take it orally, they have tested it to be less than 8% of it is actually absorbed. So we show you things that actually have very high absorption and that my clients get immediate change in their body when they start doing that. And so we're going to save you a bunch of money, wasting your money on all these things that we've recognized don't work. And we're going to show you very inexpensive things that are going to keep your body healing and that have been proven to work time in and time out. And it doesn't matter who you are. Whereas oral supplements, it does matter your gene expression if you're going to be able to use it and things like that. All sorts of nerdy things. We've taken all of this into consideration, and I can't wait to show you all of the things that we have poured in here. It's literally, I learn things all the time. I might be slightly passionate about what I do. You might have caught on to that, but I've been doing this for 9 years. And I've been working with clients, I've been working with PTs, I've been working with DOs that have studied this for a very long time as well. And we have created and understood all of these things, brought them together, and we've helped people understand things that they've never even known before. And it's super cool. I've condensed, I was trying to think of, hey, what are all the things that are light bulb moments for my clients that really help them show up for themselves to create that change for themselves? And they are all in these modules. And it's only $37. And that is only because I see a world where we are not limited by pain. I see a world where we get to do the things that we want to. I see a world where we own our own health, and we can do that. We can believe in ourselves as much as I believe in you. And you need to believe in you as much as I believe in you, at least that, right? So, anyways, if you have any questions, anything at all, we are here for you. We give it all of it. And I cannot wait to see what you see in your body as it transforms in the next 30 minutes. For the next couple of days, you will notice a big change in the first 30 minutes. I guarantee it, especially if you're working and you're following the routines that we lay out here. If you are feeling a little bit, if you're confused, we have all of that a part of this plan too. If you're confused, we have ways to help you not be confused. We are super supportive. We tried to take everything into account, and you're going to have access to this for the rest of forever. And when we find something, like I said, I'm passionate, I love learning things, we're just going to throw more information into this thing that you already have access to over the years. And hopefully I'll remember to send you guys an email as well, but keep coming back. When you remember that your body is hurting, come back to this. Log in and do your stretches. Create a consistent outcome for you, and our body is going to be able to heal, and it's such a different level. Our fascia, everything that we're talking about in these modules, is responsible for how every single cell in our body gets water. Each and every muscle fiber in our body, every single little one, is encased by connective tissue. And our connective tissue is kind of like sheets and layers of a plastic sheet. And when those plastic sheets, like in our shower curtain, when they adhere to each other, they get stuck. Now think about those two plastic curtains, shower curtains, having our bones sitting in them and our nervous system intertwining through it. And when we don't have space here, our cells aren't getting water, they're not able to slide and glide, and that's when we get really stuck and stiff. That's when our bones come out of place. That's when our leg gets shorter than the other. And it has nothing to do, less than 3% of our structural rotations and things are actual physical bone discrepancies, differences between the length of the bone, unless it's surgical based. So I just want to put that out there. I have had so many of my clients say that they had a 2.5 difference and they had a 2.5-inch lift in almost always their right shoe. And it was just because they have been constantly standing on their right leg. And in just 2 or 3 sessions, their legs were the same length and they took their heel lift off. One of those ended up adopting me into their family, and he was an orthotist and prosthetist. So he was a firm believer. He had years and years and years of studying on this, and I blew his mind. So I just want to put that out there. This is very real. It's completely different than anything you've ever tried before. There's literally nothing that you can lose for $37. I mean, I just put it all out there on a silver platter. And if you have any questions, there is no confusion allowed here. If there is confusion, show up, let us help you. We are here for you. All we want to do is just help the world, because we've seen this change so many lives. We've seen all the happy tears. We've seen all the people coming in frustrated with all the things that they've tried in the past that didn't work. And we are done. We are no longer allowing you guys to be frustrated, or at least we hope that we can get out there to you before you get too frustrated, so we can, make the world this better, happier place. Because when we're in pain, it's hard to be happy a lot of times. So, anyways, I'm going to stop rambling, but I really hope that we get to spend some time together where we get to empower you into your own ability to heal your body, to understand, to listen, to know where your pain is coming from so that pain is no longer a limitation. Have a great day, and I'll see you soon. Bye.